Okay, a question I'm hearing over and over again is, can I get a loan? And the simple answer is yes. I'm going to explain to you in this video why and how, and you can reach out to us at any time. Just place a comment or reach out to us and we will, I promise you, introduce you to the banks that will get you a loan. Before I go into this, I want to let you know every day this week I'm going to give you market updates that aren't sensationalism. They're the facts from a guy that's been in the trenches 30 years, and I and my team will help you dispel the myths and live with the facts. Please click subscribe because that will keep you updated every day. Don't miss this information. So you're not living by scandal and fear, but you're living by fact. Now, let's answer this question, how do I get a loan? First, you have to really get a grasp on how money works. It works like this. You or I want to get a loan to buy a house. We, if you like, are the consumer. We go to a bank and the bank lends us the money. Now, does the bank have an eternal supply of money? A lot of people think so, but that's not the case. Once the bank have sold us the loan, the bank turns around and they sell the loan to somebody else who then sells it on to investors. Now, this entity right here, so consumer, bank, this entity is called, most of the time, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. They are GSE, government-sponsored entities. It's a mixture of government and private business. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. It sounds like uncle or aunt you don't want to ask to Christmas party, but that's not the case. Two GSEs are responsible for buying 90% of loans that are issued to buyers who are first-time buyers within what's called conforming loan limits. 90% of loans. And what happened was they are only allowed to buy, because they're also regulated, they're only allowed to buy loans that are in good standing, that don't have forbearance. Forbearance is when the borrower cannot pay on the loan and they go into default or get forbearance where they're allowed to stall the payments for a while. With COVID, the government passed a rule that for 6 months and potentially 12 months, certain borrowers can go into forbearance. Imagine this. The borrower closes escrow right here with the loan from the bank. The first month they don't make the payment. The bank can only sell the loan if it is not in forbearance and it's in good standing. But now suddenly 3 million people go into forbearance. The bank said, that's it, shut down. Many of them just shut down in lending to people who had, let's say, at least less than 10% down. Crisis. Government, business got together. Within a week, 10 days, the Federal Housing Finance Authority that regulates Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac said in response to the CARE Act, this is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to change the rule for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and we are going to allow, as the Federal Housing Finance Authority, we are going to allow Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to buy loans in forbearance. Boom! In a second. Well, not a second. But in that ruling, it changed the ability of the banks to sell those loans, which creates liquidity again in the market. Are there some rules? I'm not going to bore you with the rules in this, but the bottom line is you are going to see that trickle-down effect this week. It is going to happen. If you can't find a bank who will lend to you with less than 10% down, you contact us. You make a comment right down here in this video. You make a comment, you reach out to us. I don't care if it's your uncle, your aunt, your nephew, your niece, some guy that you know from somewhere who says you can't get a loan. It is not true. You can get a loan. The Federal Housing Finance Authority, the United States government, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac are behind Americans owning homes. So I want to encourage you, if you need to clean up your credit a little bit, we'll help you do that. If you need to strengthen up your job history a little bit, we'll help you do that. Don't take no for an answer. The American dream is still yours to have at extraordinarily low interest rates. So those are the facts. Can you get a loan? Yes, you can. And there's more really important information coming up this week that you cannot miss. So please click subscribe. Make sure you turn on those bell notifications and don't miss the real in the trenches updates. Thanks for watching.